What does that mean? We deserve more.
Of course,
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
They don't watch our games. They don't know us. They don't ask us our opinions about anything.
After walking the Victoria's Secret fashion show as the first professional athlete ever, Angel Reese is making it crystal clear where her priorities lie. And it's not basketball. She just confirmed she's skipping Unrivaled Season 2 to focus on fashion, acting, and her brand deals. And when you look at the money she's making, you can't even blame her. Angel went on Instagram Live and told the world, "The WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Her rent is $8,000 a month. That's $96,000 a year. Her entire WNBA salary, $73,000. She literally can't afford to live on her basketball salary." So while the Chicago Sky are trying to rebuild, and the WNBA is desperately trying to keep their stars, Angel Reese is out here building a fashion empire that pays her more in one partnership than an entire season of basketball. Let's break down exactly what's happening here. Alright, so let me take you back to October 2024. Right after Angel attended the Victoria's Secret fashion show as a guest, she hopped on Instagram Live and gave her fans the brutal truth about WNBA salaries that the league did not want anyone to hear. "I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all," she said. "I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally, I'm trying to think of my rent for where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick." And then she did the math live on camera. $8,000 a month for rent, times 12 months. That's $96,000 just for housing. Her entire WNBA salary was $73,439. "I'm living beyond my means," she joked. But it wasn't really a joke, was it? She was exposing the fact that WNBA players literally cannot survive on their basketball salaries alone. Angel went even further, saying her salary wouldn't even be able to eat, and she wouldn't be able to live on her WNBA earnings alone. Think about that. A two-time All-Star, one of the biggest names in women's basketball, can't afford to eat on her salary. But here's what really got people talking. Earlier in the season, Angel told ESPN, "That check that I do get here is a bonus. Being able to play for what? 4 to 5 months and get $75,000 on top of the other endorsements that I'm doing. I think it's a plus for me. A bonus." She called her WNBA salary a bonus on top of her real income, which comes from endorsements and brand deals. She basically admitted basketball is her side hustle, not her main job. And you know what? When you look at the numbers, she's absolutely right to think that way. Let's break down Angel Reese's income sources, because this is wild. Her 2024 WNBA salary was $73,439. In 2025, it went up to a whopping $74,909. That's a $1,500 raise. Meanwhile, inflation and her rent are going up. But her basketball salary barely moved. Now let's talk about her other income. Victoria's Secret Global Partnership. Angel formed a global partnership with Victoria's Secret after becoming the first professional athlete to walk their runway. We don't know the exact figures, but global partnerships with VS are typically worth millions. Definitely more than $74,000. Unrivaled League 2024 season. Angel played in the inaugural Unrivaled season where players make six-figure salaries ranging from $100K to $250K. Plus her Rose Basketball Club won the championship, earning her an additional $50,000 bonus. That's right. That $50,000 championship bonus alone was more than half her entire WNBA rookie contract. She made more money winning one off-season tournament than grinding through an entire WNBA season. Endorsement deals. Angel has deals with Reebok, Beats by Dre, McDonald's, PlayStation, Amazon, Airbnb, Tampax, Hershey's Reese's Pieces, Calvin Klein, JanSport, Goldman Sachs, Raising Cane's, Sonic, Bose Meal Organics, and more. During her college days at LSU, her NIL valuation was $1.8 million. That's in college. Now as a pro, she's making even more from these partnerships. Her podcast. She launched Unapologetically Angel mid-season, and it's been a massive success, adding another revenue stream. Business investments. Angel is a minority owner in the Unrivaled League and DC Power Football Club, a professional women's soccer team. So let's do the real math. WNBA salary, roughly $75,000. Unrivaled, at least $150,000 with the bonus. Endorsements, easily over $1 million annually. Victoria's Secret, probably another million or more. Podcast, investments and other ventures, hundreds of thousands more. Angel Reese is making multiple millions of dollars per year, and only about $75,000 of it comes from actually playing in the WNBA. That's less than 3% of her total income. Now let's talk about the moment that proved Angel is choosing fashion over basketball. On October 15, 2025, Angel Reese made history by becoming the first professional athlete ever to walk the Victoria's Secret fashion show runway. She posted on Instagram, "Stepping into a dream, from angel to a Victoria's Secret angel. I'm finally getting my wings. I'll be walking the Victoria's Secret 2025 runway show for the first time, and it feels like destiny." And you know what? She was right about it being destiny. Think about this. Her name is Angel. She's walking for a brand whose models are called angels. She's wearing angel wings on the runway. With my name also being Angel, I think it's literally perfect. It was destined for me, she said. But here's what makes this even more significant. This Victoria's Secret partnership is a global deal. We're not just talking about one runway appearance. This is a long-term business relationship with one of the most iconic fashion brands in the world. Angel attended the Met Gala in each of the last 2 years. She just launched a new shoe with Reebok. She's done collaborations with Juicy Couture. She's not just dabbling in fashion. She's building a fashion empire. When asked about the Victoria's Secret opportunity, Angel said, "I literally could not stop smiling. When's the last time you saw her that excited about a WNBA game? Especially after going 10-34 with the Chicago Sky." And then came the bombshell announcement that confirmed what everyone suspected. In October 2025, Angel dropped the news that shocked the basketball world. She confirmed on her podcast that she would not be participating in Unrivaled Season 2, despite dominating in the inaugural season. "This off-season, I'm looking forward to resting, vacations, working out. I already started again, Pilates," Angel said. "I'm back in Florida and loving the weather. I'm jumping in the pool, doing fun stuff, working on my podcast, and meeting new people. I have so many big things coming up, and I'm really excited for them." Notice what she didn't say. She didn't say, "I'm training for the WNBA season." She didn't say, "I'm focused on getting better at basketball." She said she's working on her podcast and has big things coming up outside of basketball. Angel admitted that juggling multiple projects had become strenuous and she needed to take a break. Translation: fashion and business opportunities are more important than playing 3-on-3 basketball for another off-season. And can you blame her? She just won the championship in Unrivaled Season 1. She proved she could dominate that league. Now she's got Victoria's Secret calling, fashion brands lining up, and opportunities that pay way more than basketball ever will. Angel said she's interested in acting and making more power moves in the fashion industry. She's literally telling us she's pivoting away from basketball as her primary focus. The fact that she's turning down 6-figure Unrivaled money to focus on fashion tells you everything you need to know about where her priorities are. Here's the brutal truth that WNBA fans don't want to hear. Angel Reese is making the smart business decision. WNBA legend Sue Bird admitted at the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit, "I pretty much lost money playing in the WNBA," mentioning inflation. Sue Bird, one of the greatest players in league history, lost money playing basketball. The highest paid WNBA player is Las Vegas Aces star Jackie Young, who earned just over $250,000 this season. Meanwhile, the NBA's salary leader Steph Curry earned $51.9 million. That's 200 times more than the highest paid WNBA player. Players recently rejected a WNBA proposal that would have quadrupled their minimum salary from $66,000 to $250,000, and pushed the maximum up to $1 million. Why? Because union rep Satu Sabali called it a slap in the face. The league is making billions from new media deals, but players are still getting pennies. So Angel Reese looked at that situation and said, "You know what? I'm going to build my own empire outside of basketball where people will actually pay me what I'm worth." Angel's net worth is estimated at $1.5 million as of 2025, and almost none of that came from the WNBA. It came from her being smart enough to recognize that her brand, her personality, and her marketability are worth more than what basketball can pay her. The Chicago Sky went 10-34 last season. Angel was limited to just 30 games due to injury. Her season ended with drama as she called out the front office. So she's grinding through injuries, losing games, dealing with organizational dysfunction, and getting paid $74,000. Meanwhile, Victoria's Secret is offering her millions just to walk down a runway looking beautiful. The choice is obvious. Angel Reese isn't choosing fashion over basketball. She's choosing financial security over being exploited by a league that doesn't pay its players what they're worth. And honestly, every WNBA player should be doing the same thing. What do you think? Is Angel